How long is the waiting list now?
Well, the best thing to do is just show you.
Okay, that's what we're going to see this week. Hey.
What are you doing?
Tapey. So,
Miss Judy got naked.
Miss Judy is now naked.
Uh-huh.
I think she's a classified MILF. So
Oh,
a
boy.
naked MILF in the city.
Jeez.
Gotta love it. So what we're doing is I'm prepping all this for sealer.
Yes.
So this came back from blast this morning, which means it got processed last night. And the longer it sits out in even ambient air, we're going to start to see some flash rush. So
Yeah.
these are going into sealer today.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm prepping. So anything that I've got yellow tape on, the welding shop needs to go ahead and like weld up those holes.
Do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's like with this one we're completely taking all of the trim out. No antenna. Are we running bumpers on this thing or not?
It's stuff in the air.
Okay. So we don't have bumpers, and then like the little stuff like this. These are small rust holes that need to be taken care of.
She's in good shape, though.
Huh?
She's in really good shape.
Yeah. I'm actually really impressed. This one's going to be a really nice car to work on.
Awesome. Whoever had her took good care.
Really good care of her. Very little rust in here.
Yeah. Great. All right.
So.
That should keep you out of trouble for a while.
It depends. I got to get the other part of the body back here. So.
All right. Hey, Daren, I got a question.
Okay.
I came in. All right. So it's 2 parts. I'll tell you the whole thing, then you can answer it. So first, how long is the wait list to get a full resto? Actually, there's a third part. How long for, like, if I have just a maintenance issue and I'm kind of local? And then also, like, all right, if I come in, I get through the waiting list, how long are we looking at for restoration in 2022?
Yeah, I got the answer for you. I
All right.
compiled this right here. So the short way to show you is
What is this?
this paper list right here.
Yeah.
So this list right here, which I have in clips, is my current list. The people have already paid $1,000 deposit and sent their paperwork in to be on the list.
Right.
And I've got them numbered from 1 up. So the people that are, on the list are on the list.
Yeah.
The people that have paid. So that's roughly 50 something odd cars.
Oh boy.
And then I've got this list, which are inquiries that come in, and they come in via email and get redirected to me, or they come straight through the phone or walk-ins.
Yeah.
So that's these, and this pile of it is been compiled pretty much over the last couple months, and it's
Hefty.
close to 100 different inquiries.
Oh boy.
And then to give you an idea, we get several a day, and then this is what we got this week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And it's only Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's this week.
Boy.
So 6, 7 a week. Now, granted, not all 7 of those are going to commit, and that, but
Right.
that's kind of it. So back to this list. So we'll do the 3-part question. So these people have already paid their $1,000 deposit, and they sent their paperwork, and they're in line. Boom.
Yes.
Numbered, ready to go. So when I get ready to do the first car, I go to this top one and I call them and say, hey, we're ready for your car. Boom, boom, boom. So the top one here, I just know we won't go to names, but the top one on the list here has been on the list for right at 2 years.
Oh boy.
And he's fairly local.
Okay.
So the answer to that second part about how long is it going to take after that, as currently as our workflow goes, which that changes, if I was to call him today and bring his car in the current work situation we have, you're probably looking at 8 months to a year
Okay.
to get a full restoration.
All right.
Which is down
That's-
from what
Yeah, for a while it was like,
we're getting flow going through. Now
Yeah.
they work off each other. So the third other
Right.
question is if you're just coming in your car with maintenance, which is like we have.
Yeah, we got a bunch like that.
Cripes there, so we got a bunch of them. They're coming in getting brakes done, maybe a disc brake upgrade,
Yeah.
new
Engines,
shifters,
transmissions.
transmissions, even getting pans done is considered shop work.
Sure.
So those cars are running anywhere from, there's no waiting list for, we'll back up. If those type of work, if your car could stay outside, you can bring them right away because I have endless room outside where I can set them.
Right.
The problem is room inside.
Indoors, yeah.
So the shop work, you can bring them anytime. We can set them out there and get into them. The actual flow of it, though, like that car, for instance, has been here about 2 weeks. Now, there's some time before we start on it. Once we start on it, then we can flow pretty good. And then we're at the mercy of parts.
Of course.
And blah, 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 which is actually what's happened to that. So they've got to rebuild the whole front of that and everything. And we're literally down to waiting on rear wheel cylinders, which aren't here.
All right.
So but I have to put the wheels back on to move it, blah, blah. Anyway, so it's a kind of a loaded question. But generally, the shop work stuff's 2 months, somewhere around there. We can bring it in and we can get them 2 to 3 months out.
Yeah.
So I'll go back so it's kind of scattered. So the wait list now, as it currently is, this, which some of those are going to be filtered into this eventually. So they're deciding what they want to do. We've called them and told them what their price was, and then some of them will call in and say, we do want to do it. What's the next step? Send me your paperwork and $1,000 deposit, and I put them at the back of this list.
Yep.
So we'll go over 3. So these people here, currently to add to this list, we're at about 28 months. So if you want to get into this list, we're at about 20 months starting today. And as the current workflow goes, that restoration should take a year.
Okay.
8 months to a year. Shop work, we can bring them in immediately if they can stay outside, and we're looking at 2 to 3 months.
There you
That
go.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Currently now.
Right.
As we get these 7 per day or per week, and I add to, like, for a minute there, we had 6 super beetles sitting out back.
Yeah, we did.
And we've moved a couple of them and sent a couple home. But so then, if you call all of a sudden and during the week I got 5, 6 beetles in, then, or Ghia's in or whatever, then that obviously would change that. But generally speaking, it takes about a year or so to get a full restoration. It takes about 2 to 3 months to get shop work done.
There we go. All right, there you have it, folks. So show us what else is going on.
So we got Mr. Hersker 60 beetle.
Yeah.
And it's got its final polish done. Spook had it in the booth, just him and it by itself for a little while. And so it's coming out. It's halfway out now.
Good times were had by both of us.
Yeah. So it's got its final punch list going, and it's actually less than 1 page, so that's pretty good. We got to put the windows back in. He's got some upholstery touch off. Hey, we're ready to touch up stuff and finishing stuff on it.
All right.
And this should be getting ready to go home because he's supposed to
allegedly,
Bug-A-Paluza in 2 weeks.
We shall see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the car's going to make it or not. We'll give it a shot, but
we're not going to rush it to make it there. Though.
No.
But anyway, so that's going on.
Okay.
We got Mr. Range's car sitting here waiting on tags and stuff so we can drive her a little bit more, but we are still dealing with the little brake peel and little teeny stuff up, touch up. But just really, overall, we can't get out and really test it until we can get this license and insurance so we can get it on the road and test it. So it's kind of sitting there in limbo.
All right.
We got one of the super wheels. We talked about this. Miss Cripes' car came in. We're going to they did the whole front end bushing kit, disc brake up kit, upgrade kit on the front, putting some brakes on the back. We're waiting on some parts. And when I say rebuild, they put all new urethane bushings up here in front. Like I said, new discs. Rebuilt the shock towers, strut towers.
Great.
So that Miss Riley actually got a few little parts for seats. I'm going to show you. We ordered seat covers, and we're fixing the seat frames and getting new pads and all that for that. So we're stuck going on that. She's actually on the ground on her own wheels
How about
right
that?
now. So, Gazzo also. So we ordered his shifter. He wanted to change shifters. We ordered his shifter, and we're dealing with his wheels now. We got kind of a line where we wanted to go with the wheels now. So Spook's actually working on locating those, and then we're going to get those in, and we know where we need to be offset wise and stuff to get those.
So Jack, one of our previous clients is a big Porsche fanatic and very much in the Porsche community. So I asked to borrow a set of two different sizes of rims so we can get it right. You guys, and we'll do a video for you. You can see it. So
like it.
Sweet.
Then we got it's red, so we got
but it's white.
It's a white beetle, and it's another shop work. It came in, got the whole same thing, whole front end. When we take these super wheels apart and do anything front end, we like to just redo everything. So new urethane bushings, ball joints, you can see right there, brand new. And so we do all that. So he had all new ball joints and stuff like that put in, wheel bearings, front brakes, rear brakes. We put a headliner in it, so if you come around here and be careful of the door. And it's almost done. We just got to put a little heat to get little wrinkles out. But the headliner was put in, and so we had to put the glass in with all new seals, obviously. We got door cards on order for him here, so they'll get in here. And I think he's going to put the carpet in himself, I think.
Okay.
So, but then we had a couple little rust areas. He didn't want a paint job, but he wanted to stop the as much as we could of the mass hysteria, so we did that a little bit for him.
Good.
We did new tail light lenses, little things we did for him. So we don't just do full little tailpipes, so you got new little tailpipes on there. So little stuff here and there.
Doing that rust?
Well, yeah, that wasn't us, and he didn't want to do it. He's going to get a whole new deck lid. So
So
he kind of inherited the car like that.
No
So yeah, he doesn't want to spend a bunch of money on it, but he's just trying to do what he can to keep it from falling apart.
Great.
Corey's getting ready to put new running boards on it now.
Oh, great.
So then we walk out here, there's Miss Judy sitting up on stilts. So Jeremy's doing some welding. If you see all the little spots. Now it came back from blast and they got put in sealer like Spook was telling you on the parts he's about to do up there. So after the sealer comes out here, we weld or fix any of the parts that need to be fixed, which there's a bunch of little ones. From over the years, people drill holes and add this and do this, so we have to take that all back out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really that bad, though. But see, like,
good.
that's one he marked, so he has to go here and fill that.
Okay.
And then we'll come back, and then to go back to Spook, and then he does all his wonder magic.
Tap, 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 tap,
Wonder
tap.
magic.
Oh, okay.
I was like, watch your trick. Don't
Wonder
trip on
magic
yourself.
trademark.
And here he's doing a bunch of work, so... This is probably the worst place on this studio was down in here in this pocket where all the water sits.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's pretty common. So guys, if you have a Type 3, clean out your flaps. Make sure that you don't have like crap in there, because if you get crap in there, it's going to turn to dirt and it's going to turn to rust.
Right.
So that's the worst spot on one of these.
clean out your crap.
Clean out your crap.
Clean out
That's
your crap
the
in your
official.
aircraft.
So what happens is, that stuff like you said, there's a little flapper down here, and it lets the water and stuff go out and air and stuff like that, and that gets blocked up with leaves and stuff like that, and then it don't work, and then water sits in there and fills up, and then we rust out. So, but overall, it wasn't that bad. So,
Oh, really?
he's got a couple little places he's just doing, but other than that, like I said, he'll grind that all down. There was somebody had put a roof rack on this at one point and just screwed it straight to the roof. So there's screw holes all the way through the roof. So we fixed all those, and that's going to go back. So we'll get, like I said, it's they decided to go no trim on the side, so it's going to be smooth. So we're filling those holes. I got to call them about the bumpers because we may have to fill those holes too, which would mean we fill these too.
Oh, yeah.
So, but other than that, that's what's going on with her.
That's great.
It'll be accelerating here through. Miss Boggan's pan over here, we've been talking about a couple weeks, is almost done. I'll be waiting on her body to come back from paint. And we still have motors just sitting around here taking up space, waiting to get in line in the test stand. And then out here, we put Mr. Johnson's 66 body back on his pan. He got new pans and the whole bit, so we set his body back on there, and we're gonna rebuild it up, put the seats back in, do a little bit of stuff like that, and then they're gonna do the rest of the work themselves.
Oh, good.
So, and then I got another 66 over there, green, that just came in, and we did a bumper to bumper, and I gotta call them and see where they want to go from there. And that's pretty much it, really.
All right.
We got the 2 buses waiting on motors still over there, so they're sitting there patiently.
Still got that Westie for sale.
And
Uncle Floyd's bus.
Crazy Uncle Floyd's bus for sale, guys.
So we got Bug-A-Paluza coming up.
Yeah,
in
we do.
2 weeks, so roughly almost.
Not even, like 10
not
days.
Even 2 weeks, yeah, 10 days. So what is it, 8th, 9th, and 10th, or 9th and 10th?
9th and 10th for
9th and 10th. So
Yeah.
8th is a Friday, but that's
Set
like
that's
set
the
up.
show before the show.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a pretty big deal. Apparently it's
Sold out.
You can't get in. I mean, you could come in to watch and spectate, but their judge cars are full, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's never happened, but
It's gonna be a big
they don't
show.
have any more room for cars to be shown. They don't have any more room for vendors. They don't have any more room for swap meet.
Amazing.
So
That's
should
gonna be a
pretty
good
big,
show.
yeah. It's supposed to be, the weather's supposed to be good from what I saw so far looking ahead.
Oh,
so
we'll see.
that'd
There's
be
usually
good.
one washout day.
We'll be there though. So come
Yeah.
and see us.
For sure. That's fantastic. Are we still hiring?
We're still hiring.
Yes, we are. Let's just go ahead and put it out there. We're always
hiring.
Okay, so if you need a job, you just come on down and see us.
There you
Got some
go.
talent. Want to go play with some cars?
Yes.
That'll work. All right.
Yeah, the days are always like this at Airkooled
Oh, yeah,
Kustoms.
it's
They're
beautiful. It's
There's
always
never
beautiful.
rain or nothing.
There's no mud,
Yeah.
no swamp.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways,
Well, that sounds pretty good. It's a good update.
Are we gonna do that thing now?
Yeah, do that thing.
Yeah.
Ready?
Bye,
Bye, nice people.